Hello everyone. So let's continue it from my last video. Last part is the video of the last part. Link is already in the description box if someone is directly starting from there here. So you can just take a look on my previous video. So we are continuing it from there, and you can also watch it from the entire playlist. Uh, that is also in my description box. So you can watch these entire series of beginners to professional Azure. So we are talked about various portals to access Azure locations like your Azure environment. You can deploy the Azure resources, virtual machines, or anything. So we talked about Azure Data Center in initial introduction or the first video. We talked about the Azure and data center is installed and managed by the Microsoft. So how and where these are stored. So this is a information and it's getting updated day by day, time to time. When the Microsoft change the new updated data centers, they add some more data centers. So all this information is placed in the location which the link is I mentioned here. You can go on that and you can check it out from there. Apart from that, you can also locate and see here the locations which mention like available regions. So the available regions are already the deployed data centers, and announced region is something where it's to be like it would be get deployed soon in those locations. So we can see it from this view. Even in India, if you can see the West India, Central India, as well as South India. So these are the three locations where we have a Microsoft Azure data center, which is available here. If we talk about this in India locations exactly, so is the West India is the Mumbai data center location. Central India is our Pune location, and South India is Chennai location. So these are the location when in 2015 Microsoft announced and opened their data center for Azure. I think it's Pune is about to start in 2021 with availability zone. Um, so this is how the locations where it's placed in the entire world, the data centers. And okay, let's come to the next topic, Azure Resource Manager and the deployment model. So Azure deployment model is basically in two classification. One is the classic, the older one, which earlier it was used, and the another one is that is uh, ARM or Azure Resource Manager based deployment model. So these are the two cloud resources model Azure offers or used for the deployment. In the classic model, each resource in Microsoft Azure is managed individually, like SQL database, like virtual machine, like web app, anything or storage account that would be as an individual independent identity. And it's treated as an individually, so you cannot uh, deploy the permissions, you cannot deploy the things in a group wise. You have to do it in individual, treat as an individual resource and do it individually. But if you use Azure Resource Manager or ARM based model, so the deployment of resources are clubbed with a tag or you can say a group. So in that, all the services that you marked to be tagged in a resource group, those services will be treated as a single unit. So it will comes as a unit, it will work as an independently, but it comes as a form of unit. So with the help of this, you can easily assign the permissions, you can easily identify the resources, you can put the some policies, and it's then custom group and just as a resource block sections. So it 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 is only for the deployment view, or it is just only for the person who is going to manage the resources. It's not for the individual users, like say sorry, end users. Like if end user is trying to do something with the application, it doesn't matter. It's always with the application only for the end user. But for the management prospect on Azure portal or Azure shells, so in that scenario, This will be helpful. So we can create a Azure management group, and it's a recommended approach these days also. So let me quickly show you how we can create this resource group. Once you log into the portal, that is on azure.microsoft. Sorry, portal.azure.com. So whenever you will reach out to dashboard, you will get a resource group option. If you are not getting, you can just click on more services and take it a resource group from there. So once you click on resource group, this is what actually I just, if you remember in the last video, I was clicked on the Cloud Shell and created one Azure group just to bring my shell up or load my resource shell. So it's created one of the default storage resource group. So now I'm just going to create a resource group here. It will ask me to select my subscription. I have already selected my subscription. If you have a multiple subscription added, you can take it out. I will discuss more about a subscription in the next video, what exactly it is and how you can add it and use it. So I'm just trying to type a resource group name, that is my STL SPL RG1. I'm just typing a name it here. It will ask me to put the resource group resources location. I am taking it as US East here. It would be totally depend where you have a subscription. If you have taken a subscription from any whatever the location you have taken a subscription, it could be India, Europe, Middle East, Asia, Pacific, wherever, you can just select the location of your resources where the resources are located. If you want to put some tags, you can put it out. I will tell you what exactly the tags are. Basically nothing else, is just to locate the resources with the single tag name. So I can just go ahead next, review and create it. Click on this and I'm creating it. So now my resource group is deployed and it's created. Once I click on this, from here I can set up policies. I can see the property section. I can log the resources. I can check the alerts. If something is there for these resources, those are added here. Once I move to next video, most probably, then I will show you how we can create a resource in this group, or how we can associate our resources in this group. In the next video, once we move there, I will show all these. So from here, you can see the notifications, whatever you will do. You can pin this to dashboard also, so it will be available here. Otherwise, the recent resources, whatever you are creating or using, that will be uh, presented here, or it will be displayed here. So this is all about the resource group and how you can create a resource group. And further, I will show you how we can utilize those in the next video. So keep watching my channel and do subscribe it. The next video link is also there in the description box, as well as the entire playlist for Azure Beginners to Professional is mentioned. So we will reach out to till 300 level at least training. Once right now we have started it from the level 100, but we move till 300 in all the videos step by step. Till that time, thank you so much. Keep watching this channel and share and subscribe it. Thank you.